On Thursday, May the 15th, the California Supreme Court ruled that it is unconstitutional to deny same-sex couples the right to marry. The case traces back to 2004, when Mayor Gavin Newsom ordered the city of San Francisco to defy state law and issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples. Thousands of couples were married in a massive act of civil disobedience, and it laid the groundwork for this historic case, the City and County of San Francisco versus the State of California. During my lunch break, I biked from my office down to City Hall, where Mayor Newsom, City Attorney Dennis Herrera, and others held a press conference. Later that afternoon, Equality California sponsored victory parties throughout the state. I headed to the LGBT Center to celebrate with the community.
And we'll do it our way, yes, our way. Make all our dreams come true. And we'll do it our way, yes, our way. Make all our dreams come true. For me and you.
Hey, what's your name?
My name's Brett.
And what are you doing out here at the LGBT Center?
We're here with the San Francisco Gay Men's Chorus singing for the celebration of being able to marry in California.
Hey, what's your name?
Juan Barajas.
And tell me a little bit about your work and what you do.
I'm the senior director for the San Francisco Bay Area for GLAAD here. Been on the job about 6 weeks now, and we're doing a lot of work with media, fighting defamation, and trying to change the hearts and minds of Americans to help eliminate homophobia.
So, were this morning we didn't know what was going to happen. So were you kind of planning this as a contingency, or did you know you were going to come out here tonight?
We knew we were going to come out here. We were hoping that it would be a celebration, but we weren't sure. Most of the Supreme Court justices are Republican and are appointed by Republicans, and so there wasn't any certainty about what the decision would be. So we were hopeful that it would be a good decision and a positive decision, but we weren't sure.
What's your name?
Christmas Lubry,
Nice
and that's
to meet you.
Alice Heimstone. Alice Heimstone.
Hi, Alice. Hey there, what are y'all's names?
Shira, Tony, Yvonne,
And what are y'all doing out at the LGBT Center tonight?
hanging out and celebrating.
What are you celebrating?
Gay Marriage Day. We got married in a giant protest wedding at the March of Washington in 1987. 1,000 other couples and us.
Would you have sung different songs tonight if the decision had gone a different way?
Yeah, we most likely would have.
But as it happened, the decision was our victory, and celebration was the theme of the day. Later on, the streets of the Castro were shut down for a spontaneous block party.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Sasha.
And what are you doing out in the Castro tonight?
I'm actually on my way home. I live right over the hill, and this is on my way home. And I heard some people mumbling about something going on in the Castro, and then I get off the train and voila, it's marriage equality land.
Hey, what's your name?
Antonio,
What are you doing out here in the Castro tonight?
hanging out with Nicholas and celebrating this wonderful, wonderful day.
Tell me what you're celebrating.
I'm celebrating the fact that I can marry you.
Hey there.
All right,
Hey, what's your name?
Ryan.
What are you doing out in the Castro tonight?
Well, I just moved here about 11 days ago from Chicago, and it's a big decision, so I came and ran out here with my video camera, and I'm just catching everyone celebrating such a wonderful day.
What are you going to do with your video?
Well, I was thinking about trying to edit it, even though I have no idea what I'm doing it, and throwing it on YouTube and sharing it with friends and family. I mean, it's something to look back at, 10, 20 years from now. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Hey there.
Hey.
What's your name?
Adam Klaus.
What are you doing out in the Castro tonight?
Just decided to go out for a walk because it's a nice night.
Cool. Tell me about your day today.
It was a good day. Strange convergence of event. We have the hottest day of the year in San Francisco. The gay marriage ruling gets handed down, and it was Bike to Work Day. So, very happy day on many fronts. I'm really happy to see people out celebrating. I'm always happy to see people celebrating. And seeing people dancing in the street is a pretty great thing.
It was the kind of day where everyone feels like $100. So, I asked people to share with me all the details of the day.
Are you all a family?
We are, we're extended unusual family.
An unusual
Extended
family? Were you all together when you heard today?
No, we weren't. The kids
No.
were in school.
And so when did you all first hear? When did you first hear today?
When one of the teachers at our school told us.
Uh-huh. And what did you do? What did you say when you heard?
I was like, cool!
Awesome. Where were you this morning when you found out?
At work.
Where do you work? What do you do?
I work at a restaurant.
Cool. And how did you find out? Who told you?
I was online. I cheated. I went to the office, checked my email, and found out.
Did you go looking for that, or did you find it out by surprise?
By surprise.
By surprise.
Total
Awesome.
surprise.
What did you do when you found out?
Scream.
Actually, I was at work as a lawyer, running around the office telling people and printing out the opinion and making people read it that the big news had come down.
Well, it just put a whole sort of rosy sheen on the whole day. I mean, I've been tearing up looking at the pictures of happy couples. Everybody should be afforded that. You know, I'm giving it as a straight man, but it's bullshit that it's been denied to gay and lesbian couples.
It was exciting. I mean, one of my other coworkers was actually one of the plaintiffs, she and her partner. And I mean, yeah, it's exciting. It's like one of those, like, it's an uphill battle, and I love uphill battles, and yeah, so you know, it was exciting.
What do you think about that? Are you glad about what happened today?
I am so extremely glad. It's awesome.
Why are you glad about it?
I'm glad finally people can have some rights around here.
That's right.
I'm feeling really exhilarated. It's just, I really feel that Christmas and I have been kind of doing this battle since the middle 80s. And I didn't think that I was wondering if I would get to see it in my lifetime.
Did you all get to make it out to City Hall today?
No, but I was there 4 years ago. I used to just hang out on the steps to watch the excitement.
I watched it streaming, and in 2004 I was a commissioner for the city, and I was the official greeter of the mass of people that came through. I was the first person they saw when they came in dripping cold, wet, and I helped get them upstairs so they could get married.
And right after we got married, we took a day and a half honeymoon up at the Russian River. Then we came back and volunteered for the wedding.
And she was a deputy marriage commissioner, and so she married how many people?
I married 79 couples during the weddings.
Do you think your lives are going to change after today?
I don't see that they will, because we've been together for 23 years. We've been really in a committed relationship. No, I really don't. I'm glad for the rest of the community, and the community that we really did all the footsteps for, and we all fought as a group for. This is going to make it easier for a lot of the 20-somethings out there, you know?
I want people, kids, teenagers, like Harvey Milk said. I want kids in Dubuque and Kansas and Alabama and Georgia and Wyoming and places that they have never heard it's okay. And they're feeling scared and they don't think anybody will ever love them and their life is going to hell because they're gay. And I want those kids to see us celebrating this and know, because this is too big. They can't hide this. That they can come someplace and they can have their lives recognized and validated. They can love somebody else and marry them just like anybody else.
What do you think about November with the ballot measure for a constitutional amendment?
I'm hopeful this will really rally our base and show that our folks who still aren't quite sure about the issue that the sky doesn't fall, and in fact it strengthens families here in California. So I'm optimistic that we'll do well.
And the way I look at it, an army of lovers can never be defeated. And you're looking at an army of lovers here.
And what can we be doing in the meantime between now and November to help make sure that that constitutional amendment doesn't happen?
Yeah, getting involved, donating to Equality for All. It's a campaign, it's an organization of all the organizations in California to fight this amendment. Volunteering, getting out and doing education work around what this amendment means, and speaking to journalists, making sure that you're getting trained by GLAAD to be a media spokesperson and telling your story about why
any trainings coming up?
Yeah, we'll be scheduling some now for sure. I've had one scheduled already, but with this we're probably going to have a flurry of activity, particularly in the Bay Area where we have so many stories to tell.